All right, guys, so today we're going to be working on section 8.3. We're going to break this up to a couple parts. So this is part 1. And in section 8.3, we're going to be talking about area of circles. All right. So let me give you the formula. The area formula for a circle is A equals pi times the radius squared. All right. Once again, for pi, we're going to use either 22/7 in proper fraction, or we're going to round pi to 3.14. All right. So let me give you an example here. So say we have a circle. It's not too bad. And they give you the radius is 7 centimeters. Okay, so if we're going to use this formula, area equals pi times radius squared. Let's say in this case we use an improper fraction, 22/7 for pi. So we're going to plug that in. So we're going to have 22/7 times the radius squared. The radius is 7, so 7 squared. Okay, well, let's simplify this down. Let's take it one step at a time. So I'm going to leave my 22/7 alone. Okay, but 7 squared, that's 7 times 7. So we're going to get 49. So then we have area equals 22/7 times 49. You can enter this in your calculator now. So you could literally put parentheses and inside of it 22 divided by 7. Make sure you close that parenthesis though and multiply it by 49, and you should get 154. And of course, we're going to label it with units. So it's 154 centimeters squared because we're talking about area. Okay. And that's the measure of everything inside of this circle, the whole space inside of this circle. Because we're talking about area, we always square our units. So the area of this particular circle is 154 centimeters squared. And this is a pretty straightforward problem because they gave us the radius right off the bat. So immediately we had all the information we needed to plug our numbers into the formula. Okay, so let me give you an example of when you have to do a little extra work. So in this case, we have another circle, but they're going to give us, instead of the radius, they're going to give us the diameter, and they're going to tell us it's 26 inches. Okay, and remember the formula is area equals pi times radius squared. Well, they didn't give us the radius, they gave us the diameter. But what do we know? Well, we know diameter is a measure all the way across the circle, while radius is just a measure from the middle to the outside of the circle. So the radius is always half the diameter. Okay, so what we could do is just off to the side, we're going to take our diameter, divide it by, actually, let me use this, divide it by 2, and that's going to give us a radius of 13 inches. Okay, so if the diameter is 26 inches, the radius is 13 inches. Then we could go ahead and plug into our formula, and in this time I'll use 3.14 for pi. So 3.14 times 13 squared. All right, 13 is our radius. All right, first thing I'm going to do, order of operations, parentheses, no parentheses here, exponents. Okay, so I'm going to do 13 squared. So area equals 13 squared, or 13 times 13 is going to give us 3.14 times 169. Okay, then you multiply your 3.14 times 169. Again, just use your calculator. You should get an area of 530.6 0.66. And of course, in this case, we were using inches. So 530.66 inches squared. Okay, so that's what you're going to do if you're given the diameter of the circle. Before you plug in your numbers into your formula, you have to find your radius. You're just going to divide that given diameter by 2, right? Because the radius is always half the diameter. So in this case, we did 26 divided by 2, got 13. Then we were able to use our formula. All right, guys, so that's basically it for part 1 of 8.3. So just remember, area formula is pi times radius squared. Make sure to look over the page in the book. And after you do that and watch this video, you'll be ready to go ahead and do the big ideas assignment. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, good luck, guys.